Hey everyone, so today is video 2. I thought I would give a what's in my gym bag vlog, and as well I'm doing my first real shredding prep this month, and today I was meal prepping, so thought I would tell you all of my tips and ideas for maybe if you were doing this in the future. Also just to go through how I did it, so it will be an interesting time. But first, for what we're doing first, is I'm going to do what's in my gym bag. I feel like everyone has a different kind of gym bag, like what they bring to the gym. In my gym bag is what I bring to the gym, what I do before I go to the gym, but I also bring it with me just in case something happens or I need something more, whatever. And then second, I'm going to talk about how I did my meal prepping and what it's going to be like for me and how I'm making it easier for myself. But here's the gym bag part of my video. I have a few bags that I bring to the gym. Well, not at the same time, but like I always want to switch it up and use a different one, but this is the one I use right now. My cousin got this one for me. But what I bring to the gym, I usually put BCAAs and water in my large shaker. And then I bring a smaller shaker, which is a little more than half of this. And that's what I put my protein shake in. The BCAAs I use right now are the Watermelon Cellucor brand. This is my favorite flavor ever. Like, if you are ever using these, you need to get watermelon. Let me give you a review of what BCAAs are. They are simple amino acids that everyone's body technically needs, but they are not completely necessary for just everyday living unless you are actually lifting weights and working hard in the gym. They help replenish your muscles. They help them recover faster and promote more muscle growth. And they also keep you more energized throughout the day. There's no sugar in these. This is all a natural flavoring supplement. I use about 1 scoop of it in my shaker once a day. Sometimes I might add more depending on what I'm doing in the gym. So it also, another huge thing about BCAAs is if you're doing fasted cardio, since you're working on an empty stomach, you are more prone to muscle breakdown while doing fasted cardio, which is usually done in the morning. And if you're drinking your BCAAs throughout your workout, they help prevent muscle loss and keep your body, your blood flowing. So it's helping your body repair while you're doing work, which is a huge thing. If you're going to be doing fasted cardio or overworking your body, it's good to have a supplement like BCAAs to keep your body from not breaking down the important parts of your body, especially muscle, which is a lifter does not want. Another thing I have is my headphones, of course. Listening to music is a huge thing, and motivation. Oftentimes when I'm at the gym, I listen to workout motivation speeches. Not always, but my favorite kind of music is rap or hip-hop, R&B, not much pop or country, definitely not workout kind of music. I love like techno music that's like really high, different sounding. It's my favorite, but headphones are, I think, something everyone has in their gym bag. Another thing I have are my workout gloves. They're clearly like ripping, if you can see. I've had them for a while. I forgot where I put my other ones. I have a much better pair. But I mean, until they are not working, I will be using these ones for a while. They smell so bad, but at least I'm working hard. But one thing I want to touch about workout gloves is they're to prevent calluses on your hands when you're lifting heavy. Too many lifters don't use workout gloves. I'm not really sure why. They apparently, you know, they think they're tough without using workout gloves, or it's just more of a stereotype. Many people who work out are like, oh, why do you use workout gloves? Well, there is a point to them. They're to prevent calluses, which I don't have any because I use my workout gloves. And once in a while I may not have them or whatnot, but that's not a big deal. You're not going to get huge calluses in one workout. But these are very helpful, and they also are the rubbery plastic on the bottom of them helps you grip weights more. So you can also lift heavier without stressing your hands out too much. Because even when you are working out, your hands sweat, which can help, you know, the weight be harder to lift and everything. So workout gloves are a great thing to have if you're lifting weights. I don't usually wear them during cardio. They make your hands really sweaty. But when you're lifting weights, use gloves. You're not cool if you don't use them, and you're not a wuss if you do use them. It's personal preference, and I just don't understand why you would want calluses on your hands. Like, that makes no sense. You know, I really don't understand. It depends, I guess, what kind of lifting you're doing, but in general, just use workout gloves. Like, they're cheap, they're easy to use, you just put them on, and they protect your hands. Another thing I bring to the gym are my ankle weights. These are 5 pounds each. I use them mostly on leg days. I just walk around with them on. They help with resistance in ab workouts and just light leg workouts. You can do so much with these on your ankles. My favorite exercise with these are leg lifts for your abs. You're adding weight, which is very good for more fat burning, and it makes it harder. The harder the workout, the better it is for you. But yeah, I really want to get like 20-pound weights. Like, it's a huge difference, but these come in all sizes. These are just 5s. You can't release the weight or anything, but you can actually get weights that you can take out the little packets and make them different weight, like size. That would be more of the 20-pound ankle weights that do that, not the 5s. But these are a great thing. I do these during cardio. It makes my workout extra hard, and it's really good for resistance and blood flowing, and it's also good for some strength. Something else I bring to the gym, I have a few more of these. They're resistance bands. Each of them is a different thickness, which makes it harder to do. The thicker, the better. I do different leg workouts with these. You can pretty much do anything. Say you don't get to go to the gym one day and you have these, or you have some ankle weights, you can do little exercises with these as well. You can also use these in Pilates, and there are different resistance bands you can get that aren't this type. But I usually like this type, so. Another thing I bring to the gym is gum. I like this kind and this one here. Gum helps me focus during my workouts more. It also helps me not crave sugary foods as much. So gum is a great thing, except when it doesn't taste so good anymore in the middle of your workout. Another thing I have is my reps. These are for if you're doing like deadlift like workouts. They help you be able to lift the bar, heavier things more easy without dropping it. They're good for your wrists as well. When you're lifting really heavy weights, when you're doing deadlifts or certain leg workouts, or pretty much anything heavy that you're really like bending over and your wrists are having pressure, these help take pressure off your wrists and prevent injury. And I don't think I have anything else I bring to the gym except for my card, which gets me into the gym. But I normally change before I go to the gym. I'm not someone who usually changes when I get to the locker room. That's not really how I like to do things. I generally wear workout clothes all the time, so just a general day, I'll just be ready for the gym anyways. But that is what I bring to the gym. But now for my talk about my meal prepping. I will bring you to my meal prepping area. So I measured everything for the next 2 weeks, and I have so much here. Oh, you can't even see it. Oh my God. But I have my 4 ounces of meat for steak. I have my chicken that I measured out. This is just for, the meat is just for 1 week. I have my quinoa, my almonds, my rice, my oats, my chia seeds, and I pretty much have everything in these bags. And I have mini bags as well. Take note that most of this stuff is all measured out to its what I'm supposed to be having. I have different 2 ounces of rice and 1.5 ounces. When you're doing measurements for food and you're meal prepping, always measure when the food is raw for proper consistency. And I forgot what I was going to say. But I drink about 2 liters of water a day, and I put it in here. Generally speaking, a regular person through everyday life who doesn't work out doesn't need exactly 2 liters, but everyone should be getting at least 1 to 2 liters of water a day. Not even 1, probably 1.5 to 2. Everyone should be getting. But yeah, I'll be mixing my BCAAs in here and just keeping it in here all day. And then I got some of these containers. They have different sections for meal portions. I only got 4 of them because I already have a huge drawer of Tupperware. Like, I have more than this in my room, which I haven't used a lot this year, so that's why I just have too much, so I had to put some away. But in here is about half a cup of oats in each bag, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I have individually portioned 16 almonds and 13, and different measured ounces of everything else. I also got this kind of gum, sour strawberry, which I haven't tried yet, and I'm so excited. But if anything, if you're ever meal prepping, because you can meal prep without actually having a certain workout regime or diet plan for a month. You can meal prep whenever. Anybody can meal prep. It makes it easier and quicker to get to your food throughout the day, and everything is just more organized. I have these plastic bags. Use your meal prep containers, everything. It's really hard to meal prep when you actually have to measure everything out, but in general, do that all in one day, and then the next 2 weeks, you will be set. All you have to do is cook it. I pretty much only measured the dry food and the meat. I can't really measure my egg whites and vegetables quite yet, but that's what I do when I'm about to eat that meal. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. Anyways, but yeah, that is everything about my meal prep. I got this kind of oats. It's organics, which is, I love this brand. Long brown rice, chia seeds. Chia seeds and flaxseed powder are miracle foods, and I recommend them to everyone. You can put them in your yogurt. You can pretty much bake them in anything as well, but I usually put it in my yogurt. You don't taste them, but they're great fiber. They have natural things your body needs that everyone doesn't normally get, but they should get. And whatnot. But I pretty much covered what I need to cover for this. But I'd like to cover a few things that people don't necessarily take serious enough. And, hang on, I'm out of breath. But anyways, I'm going to start with staying hydrated. Staying hydrated is very, very important. If you find you're getting a headache every single day, or even a couple times a week, if you're not actually diagnosed with migraines naturally, then you're either dehydrated or you have very low blood sugar or you're not getting enough sleep. Those would be the three main things why you would be getting a headache. Staying hydrated is so important. It's not only important for your organs, but your brain. If you're not hydrated enough, your brain is lacking nutrients. Like, your brain needs water. Your body is mostly water, so you need to keep consuming it so it's running properly. Another thing is eating. If you're eating once a day, twice a day, even 3 times a day, you are not eating enough, you are not getting enough calories, and you are not getting enough nutrients to your body. And this is something a lot of females tend to think is important, is how many calories something has. Calories mean shit. Calories are just how much the food, like how much you're taking in at a certain serving. They have nothing to do with your health. They are just a measurement. It doesn't matter how many calories something has. It matters what nutrients are in the food. If you're eating something that's 100 calories and it's cake, aka sugar and flour, you are not, that is way worse than a healthy meal that's 500 calories. I feel like it's common sense, but it seems like something like this needs to be explained a little bit further, but it's something that frustrates me all the time because people just don't understand. And one of the major facts about this is if you're eating once a day, like 1 to 3 times a day, maybe even 4 times a day, your body is more likely to retain all of those calories rather than you having to release them later when you're going to the bathroom, kind of thing. Your body will think it's starving itself when you're only eating that many times a day. So whatever you eat, your body is going to hold on to, which can lead to weight gain, overweightness, like all of those kinds of things you don't want. But when you're eating your meals, 6 meals a day, which is what I eat, your body is keeping its metabolism going. It's energized. It knows what it's doing. It's getting all of its nutrients. But if you're eating once a day, you're only getting like how many nutrients? None, basically. Your body has so many nutrients that it needs that you can't get it all in one meal. And technically speaking, you can't really get it all in one day always. But if you're not even doing it at all, then you're going to have serious health issues in the future. And it's not, people just don't understand the importance of eating and staying hydrated. We're alive because we eat. We can't survive without food. We can't survive without water. So what does that mean? Oh, let's go starve ourselves and only have 1 meal a day. Or let's drink nothing. Like, that makes no sense. Like, you need water and you need food. And you need it more than once a day. And I'm telling you now, someone who eats once a day compared to 6 times a day is going to gain weight way quicker than someone who eats 6 times a day. Factual information. If you look up any kind of fitness fanatic, trainer, anybody who's in the fitness world, they eat 6 times a day, maybe more. Because they know, they're educated about the proper health that needs to be taking place when it comes to staying hydrated and eating properly and exercising. I just feel like it's something that happens in everyday life where I just find someone who's like, yeah, I eat once a day. Like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like when you eat once a day, your blood sugar is also very, very low. And if you're not drinking anything, you're going to have health issues. And you may feel like shit during that day, but in the long run, you will have permanent health issues if you don't step your game up and understand these things when you're young. Like, if people just understood these few little facts, they would have no issues with their health. They would understand things more. I mean, maybe not take care of their bodies, but your body is the number one thing that you own that you can't let go. If you let your body go, it's going to cause issues, like everything. Like, Your body is your number one home. You might as well take care of it and do what you can to live every day happy and feeling great. Like, I can't tell you a single day I've had in the last few years where I feel like shit because I haven't drank or I haven't eaten my 6+ meals a day. Like, I feel every day of my life, the last few years, I've felt so good about myself, my health. I don't get headaches ever. Maybe like once every couple months I get one headache, maybe from not sleeping enough. But generally speaking, you should not, if you're getting a headache every day, you either need to tune into how you're treating your body and your health, or you need to seek other help if that's not your issue. Because headaches are not normal. Feeling like shit is not normal, and you shouldn't feel like shit. So, if anything, just take care of yourself. You will feel so much better mentally and physically. I just think it's so important to understand. I would go on, but I said I really didn't want this video to be 25 minutes long like the first one. So, I'm gonna let everyone go. And let me know what I can do for the next videos. Otherwise, I'll just come up with something else. But take in everything I have provided you and everything, because it's all important information. It's all simple. It's just something everyone should understand and know. Like, I shouldn't have to tell someone that they need to stay hydrated or eat more than one meal a day. I feel like that should not happen. And something has gone wrong if you need to be informed this way. But I'm here to help everyone on my channel. I'm here to inspire. I'm not here to piss anyone off because they don't like what I'm saying. If you don't like what I'm saying, either you are having trouble with this issue or you're just stubborn. But if you have any negative comments, leave them below. But if you're commenting negative things on a video that's supposed to be positive, motivating, and only to make you better, then you'll either get blocked or don't even really bother commenting. I don't have time for bullshit, and neither do you. Honestly, why waste your time typing something negative that is only hurting yourself? In my videos, I'm completely honest about everything. Everything I tell you is important information. It's only to help you. So don't take it negative. If you're having trouble with anything that I have provided this information, let me know. I will reach out to me and I will help you further. But don't be offended by something that is in your own hands. Most of the things people complain about are in their control and they blame it on other people. Take matters into your own hands. Take responsibility for your own health, mentally and physically, and just get your shit done. Being negative or being social media hating, like, you really aren't bettering yourself, but you're just it's not good. Like, anyways, I'm gonna stop here. I have to upload the video, and I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm going to make more. Let me know what you want in my video. Comment on my channel. I'll leave my social media sites in the description box, and you can reach out to me through there. I am always on receiving messages, and just let me know what you like. I'm open to anything, and if I don't know your question, I will make sure I know it for the video. Thank you guys. Have a great night.